Atomic Werewolves and Man-Eating Plants. Hi, I'm Gary Lovisi, and we're going to take a look at a brand new book that just came out. It's edited by Robert Dice and Wyatt Doyle. It's in their Men's Adventure Magazine series, Men's Adventure Library, menspulpmags.com, and it is a cool, wonderful book of Men's Adventure Magazine, horror, science fiction, and all kinds of great stuff with the original magazine illustrations and art. So I'm going to open it up and give you a good look at it. First of all, the book is the book itself is beautiful. Just beautiful. Beautiful design. And menspulpmags.com, New Texture Press, and it has a lot of great stuff in it. It has an article by Mike Chomko on Weird Tales and Stefan Dzemowitz on Men's Adventure magazines, and then Robert Dice and Wyatt Doyle's article, and then it just goes into all of the various articles from the Men's Adventure magazines, which are going to surprise you because there's things like H.P. Lovecraft's Rats in the Walls from 1959, Manly Wade Wellman. I mean, really, they picked out some of the best authors and the best examples of men's adventure fiction. There's also Theodore Sturgeon and many others. So this is Mike's article on Weird Tales, famous That Girl cover by Margaret Brundage, Stefan's article, Matt Fox cover art, which we just talked about at the Gotham Pulp Collectors meeting. Matt Fox is great. This is a Ray Bradbury story, The Rocket Man. So all of these stories are in here, and here's the introduction by them. And then there's in each of the stories, trying to get to the story. Here we go. Okay. So each story, they have the magazine cover that it originally appeared in. This is from the 1953 March of Action magazine, and then the interior art, and then the story reprinted in there. And they do this for about 15 stories, and it's just great, gory. I wish I could get I can never get a page when I want to get a page. But so this weird, When the Vampire Was Captured by Ward Semple, True Weird, March 1953. It's a great illustration. The illustrations that they used are from the original magazines. Rats in the Walls by H.P. Lovecraft. Rats in the Walls, January 59, a sensation. A lot of people don't even know that there was an H.P. Lovecraft story published, and that's a great story too. Other Song of the Slaves, John Leone did the artwork. Great issue. Then Manly Wade Wellman wrote that story. Trapped by a Man-Eating Tree, kind of like Day of the Triffids. Send this one out to Jules Burt. This is like in his genre, I guess, of man-eating plants. That's by Robert Moore, which is Robert Moore Williams, and that's 58, March 58 of Man's Life. Ray Bradbury, The Jar. Island of Doom. There's just so much stuff in here. Just great material. Great stories. Tonight Satan Claims His Naked Bride. You don't get that kind of story and fiction in just any magazine, you know. You have to get special stuff here. This is good stuff. And then Basil Gogo's art. So these were stories illustrated by some of the top artists in the field at the time, and some of the top writers. Look at this gory extravaganza. Really cool. Beautiful woman. I don't know who the artist is on this though. Stone Age Lust Today. Daring. This is an interesting series. There was I did this in Paperback Parade. Daring had a group of magazines, issues where they did paperback book. This was a book that didn't exist. It was a dummy paperback cover, and they did this in the covers of the books. There's like 4 or 5 of them, I think. And then this nice copy of Weird, art by John Martin, 1956. So it's just a great book. There's so much in it, so much great color, illustrations, great stories. So this is a book you're going to want to get. Just came out. It's a nice hardcover. It's hundreds of pages. I don't see the pages marked, but yeah, it's like 309 pages, and it's a must for any reader of. It's a must for any reader of classic horror, weird stuff. Atomic Werewolves and Man-Eating Plants, edited by Robert Dace and Wyatt Doyle, from Men's Adventure Library. Just out, hot off the presses and into your ever-loving hairy claws. Werewolf claws. There's a good werewolf story in here. There's a lot of good stuff. It's interesting. They had they got some good stuff in there. It's where Bob can mine these Men's Adventure magazines. There's so many issues, but there's a lot of gold nuggets in all of these issues with the artwork and the stories and things sometimes you never figure out, because like the H.P. Lovecraft story.
My hands are falling off.
Okay, so her hands won't fall off, because otherwise you don't have to give her these hands. So here we go. Thank you very much for looking. Hope you enjoyed this look at this unique, just published book, and we'll get a copy because you're going to need this for your library. Thanks for looking. See you next time.